Hello everyone, today we will solve this problem. Consider the sample space S consists of 4 events E1, E2, E3, E4. Suppose probability of E1 plus probability of E2 is equal to probability of E3 plus probability of E4 and probability of E1 is 0.08. Then we have to find the probability assignment for the probability space when E1 and E3 have same probability. And next, find the probability assignment for the probability space when probability of E3 is equal to 0.25. So let's start. We know that probability of E1 plus probability of E2 plus probability of E3 plus probability of E4 is equal to 1. And we are given probability of E1 plus probability of E2 is equal to probability of E3 plus probability of E4, and also probability of E1 is equal to 0.08. In the first question, it is given that probability of E2 and probability of E3 is same. So let this is x. Therefore, what we have from 1, we have probability of E1 is given 0.08. So we can put 0.08 here, and probability of E2 and probability of E3 is x. So we can put x here, plus probability of E4 is equal to 1, and suppose this is equation 2. From 2 we get probability of E1 is 0.08 plus probability of E2 is x, we have supposed it, and probability of E3 is also x plus probability of E4. Let this be equation 3 and this is equation 4. So from equation 4 we see that this x will get cancelled and probability of E4 is equal to 0.08. We will put this value of probability of E4 in equation 3. Then what we get? 0.08 plus 2x plus 0.08 is equal to 1. So 2x is plus 0.16 is equal to 1, which implies 2x equal to 1 minus 0.16, which is equal to 0.84. Therefore, x is equal to 0.84 divided by 2, which is 0.42. So, probability of E2 is equal to probability of E3 is equal to 0.42. Probability of E1 was given 0.08 and probability of E4 we got 0.08. Therefore, probability assignment for the probability space is probability of E1 is equal to 0.08, probability of E2 is equal to 0.42, probability of E3 is equal to 0.42, and probability of E4 is equal to 0.08. This is answer for the first question. In the second question, we are given that probability of E3 is equal to 0.25. So, we know that probability of E1 plus probability of E2 plus probability of E3 plus probability of E4 is equal to 1. Given probability of E1 equal to 0.08, probability of E1 plus probability of E2 is equal to probability of E3 plus probability of E4, and also probability of E3 is equal to 0.25. Let this be 1 and this be 2. So in 1 we put the value of probability of E1 and value of probability of E3. So we get 0.08 plus probability of E2 plus 0.25 plus probability of E4 equal to 1. From here we get probability of E2 plus probability of E4 plus 0.08 plus 0.25 is 0.33 is equal to 1. Now probability of E2 plus probability of E4 is equal to 1 minus 0.33, which is 0.67. Now in equation 2 we put the known values. So here probability of E1 is 0.08 plus probability of E2 is equal to, it is 0.25 plus probability of E4. So probability of E2, we are taking this in this side, minus probability of E4 equal to 0.25 minus 0.08, which is 0.17. Therefore we got two equations. Probability of E2 plus probability of E4 is equal to 0.67. So it is 3, and probability of E2 minus probability of E4, it is 0.17. Let it be 4. Now we have to solve these two equations. We will solve it using elimination method. So here it is 2 into probability of E2 is equal to, if we simply add these two equations, this will cancel out and it will be 2 into probability of E2 is equal to 4, here 8, so 0.84. Therefore probability of E2 is equal to 0.84 divided by 2, which is 0.42. Now in any of these two equations 3 and 4, we put the probability of E2 and we will get the probability of E4. So we are putting it in equation 3. 3 gives us 0.42 plus probability of E4 is equal to 0.67. So probability of E4 is equal to 0.67 minus 0.42, which is 0.25. Therefore we got the probability assignment. Probability of E1 is equal to 0.08, probability of E2 is equal to 0.42, probability of E3 is 0.25 and probability of E4 is 0.25. This is answer of the second question. Thanks for watching.